All right, so coming out pretty good. Just ink this piece right here, so I'm gonna move around with the page. That way I won't be smearing any inks, because it happens. Guys, arm is definitely organic. Make every line count. You definitely want to give every line some character. And people always ask me, what do you start with first? I like, it doesn't really matter to me. I always like to do the hardest first, or depending on my mood. So you have to figure out what is going to be the hardest for you in the image itself. I used to just do the face first when I used to start inking, and because that's what I struggled with when I first started inking, was the facial features. So now when my hand is really relaxed, I will jump on the face and make sure it's perfect. And there's no right or correct way to hold this nib. This is the way I hold mine. This is what I got used to. So I've seen people pull down with it. It's just mastering the tool, and it's definitely different in using a nib versus a Micron or repeated graph pen, because you're able to get the lines that you need with just a push of the nib. Versus, always building and building and building with pens. It takes a lot of shape building, which is fine. Is that something that you want to do? Come in and add some thickness to some areas. Allow the ink to dry. It's very important. Also, connecting your lines for colorists is very important too. I for some reason, one of my mistakes in my inking early was not connecting my lines, and I think I got an email from the colorist, and one of the requests was, can you connect your lines, please? I'm like, why? And when I started coloring anime and animation, it made sense, because I couldn't color it because the lines was broken, and I had to come in with the wand tool, and it was just too much work. So definitely make sure your lines connect. We're all a team here. So what they're looking for is nice, fluent, connected lines. shapes. You know, once this stuff is dry, you check. Come back again. Figure out what the artist was looking for. This is like an armor texture, so nothing wrong in trying to embellish. What Mr. Booth had in mind. Remember, the paper will tear, so beware. You know, and a lot of times we may ink something and may not like it, so with our shape design, so you know, take heed that would probably come back and fix some things once our eyes rest. Beautiful stroke right there. So far, page is coming out good. I'm really happy with it. This is my first Booth page, so I'm understanding or trying to understand his lines. But definitely enjoy inking over him because it's a lot of fluent lines that I dig. Let's see if I can get some push to pulls on this thing. All right, perfect. Say perfect a lot because that's what we're trying to achieve. Nice clean finished work.